Habarigani, Mainduga na Dada. This is your brother, Abu Amen Ra. My brothers and sisters on the African continent and my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, we must come together as one. We must learn from our ancestors, such as Robert Sobukwe in South Africa, Robert Mugabe in Southwest Africa, and all of the revolutionary brothers on the continent, and also like those created in the diaspora, such as Bookman in the islands, Toussaint Louverture in the islands, Malcolm X in the USA, Elijah Muhammad in the USA. We must also look to and walk on the thoughts and ideals of the Honorable Marcus Garvey. My brothers in Africa, we have a lot to learn from one another, though we are of the same descent. In some branches of our existence, we have had slightly different experiences. The brothers and sisters in the diaspora experienced physical slavery. And in the USA in particular, we became things, objects, a kind of slavery that had never existed in any place in history. And my brothers and sisters on the continent, you have allowed the enemy, the Arabs and the Europeans, to come into your country and colonize you, and now you are allowing the Asians to do the same thing. Listen, brothers in the diaspora and brothers on the continent, we must dialogue with one another. We can see each other objectively and point out their weaknesses to them. We in the USA recognize blatantly the problems in Africa with the African leaders and organizations. We've been through that. Somehow, we are all brainwashed. We all suffer from that slave or colonized mindset. So my brothers and sisters, let's dialogue. Neither one of us have all the answers, or that particular group of people we deliberated already. Now in the USA, we have learned through our history, our experiences, that once you call yourself a revolutionary group and allow the descendants of the slave masters and colonizers to become a part of your group, you can kiss it goodbye. It's happened to us too often. The latest example of this was when we created a movement called Black Lives Matter. The sons and daughters of the enemy came in talking about all lives matter. In other words, taking our movement from us, our movement to liberate ourselves away from us by including everyone else. And sure, everybody else's lives matter. But we created a movement based on black lives being decimated daily by the police and white citizenry. So let us dialogue. You don't have all the answers, Brother Africa. You don't have all the answers, Brother African who lives in the Americas, or you, Brother African who resides in England, or the European, or Canada. None of us have all the answers. But we should be able to put these ideals, these ideologies of ours on the table and discuss them and come out with truth. Are you willing to do that, my brothers and sisters? Otherwise, you can call yourself anything you want to call it, any kind of Pan-African movement. If you don't listen and seek the advice of your ancestors and your elders, you ain't going nowhere. It doesn't matter what you name your group. You're already disposed of. Just waiting on your enemy to come by and put you in the trash bin. I hope you don't get angry with this video. And human enough, matured enough to listen to the wordings and to see what you can extract from them that is positive, and in fact what you think is trash, throw in the trash can. But we must face one another in honesty, lay our cards on the table. If we don't know anything, we should shut the heck up. If you can't think logically, shut the heck up. If you can't think critically, you need to learn how to do critical thinking. Love you, my people. This is the criticism of love I'm placing on us today. If you understand, once again, peace and hotel to you.